It's so much harder to like be better in an old environment, you know? Like there's versions of you that people have, like that exist for people, and like they hold you to that, and like you're changing, you're doing all these things, you're doing all this work, and then you come and you meet these people and they're like you're still that person, and then it triggers you, and then you have a choice. You can either be who you're becoming, or you can go back to that person. And damn, it's like the first time you make that decision, it might be easy, and the second time easy, but like when people keep trying you the third, fourth, fifth time, like so like how do we manage that? Like how do we prioritize like who we're becoming over defining like those moments and establishing who we are? Like what does that look like? Does it look like turning the other cheek? Does it look like calmly addressing the situation? Like what does it look like? Shit. I have my windows open. The breeze just blew in, bare dust, but luckily I'm cleaning my car tomorrow. So yeah, I'm on this journey of purpose. And like before this, I was so lost. And so through this transitioning period, like it's really been tough to like choose purpose. I'm definitely getting better. Like there's been a lot of progress, and I'm proud of myself for that, of course. But like there's still pieces of me that exist that like are so comfortable being comfortable. And sometimes the voices that they speak, they're so loud. Like, oh, we don't have to do this right now, or like it's not a big deal. And it's just like sometimes it's hard to shut it up. Sometimes I'm right with them and I'm like, damn, yeah, like we really don't gotta do that right now. Like you're right, we could relax. But then like I have the other thought, it's like, damn, like you relax one time, cool, but you keep relaxing, and then your whole life is just relax, and then it's chaos. You can only relax for so long, Relax is meant to be momentary. You just relax for a moment. Yeah, I feel like that's my struggle right now. Like transitioning from a wanderer, a drifter, to like a purposeful human being, a purposeful person, someone who wants to create change in the world, someone who wants to make things better. And I'm not saying that has to be everyone's dream, but that's something I've always desired. Like I've always wanted to impact the world in a positive way and create like a positive change, whether that be through right thinking, like philosophy, action, infrastructure, like education, things of that nature. You get what I'm saying? Like that's a whole other tangent side. Sometimes I get lost in those, so we're not gonna go there. But yeah, I've always been on that path of just I want to create impact and change. But I've been through some things in my life, and because of those things, I learned unhealthy coping mechanisms. Like I wasn't raised with healthy coping mechanisms, so I chose what I knew, and what I knew had negative impact on my life. And so now I have to work backwards while working forwards to undo those neural pathways that I've created. And so those are not, or no longer are my coping mechanisms, because like the things that I've chosen to help me work through the things that I'm feeling are always things that numb me. So it means I'm not actually making progress in the things that I'm feeling or thinking or doing at all, right? I'm just numbing. I'm just letting life pass me by. And so like rewiring those pathways has definitely been a challenge. I know I'm not the only one who experiences this. Just that moment so clearly where you could see where you could be. but you're so attached to where you are. You know, you're so attached to who you are now. You're so attached to your routine, your habits, the things that make you feel better. You know, the things that make you feel okay. And I feel like a lot of us don't realize how deeply we are attached to that. How deeply we feel like we need that, because when it comes time to like choose better, oftentimes we don't. And it's not because you're tired, it's not because I'm tired, it's not because I can't, it's just because I'm so attached to feeling good, to drifting, to feeling nothing, really. And so I feel like that's really the battle. It's not necessarily that we're incapable of achieving, it's that we don't really want to achieve. Because to achieve requires us to be more, requires us to do more. You know, the person that's achieving those things isn't drifting. And drifting feels good. You know, it's designed that way. It's designed to feel good. Choosing to be a successful person, choosing to be a person who contributes to society in a positive way, that's hard. It comes with a lot of challenge, it comes with a lot of strife, it comes with, you know, a lot of distress. But as we know, through stress is growth. You know, through pressure, it's a hardening. Every time things go under pressure, they either break or they harden. That's just science, you know? And so and I think the thing about that, the crazy thing is that regardless if you choose to face the things that are hardening you, the pressure in life, or not, there's always going to be pressure in life. It's just, are you going to drift through it? You know, there's always going to be pressure in life. It's just, are you going to drift through it? There's always going to be pain. There's always going to be strife. There's always going to be challenge. But what makes a difference is like, am I going to drift through that, or am I going to, you know, harden through that? Am I going to allow that to shape me, to shift me? Am I going to choose to do the things that are hard? Am I going to choose to do the things that would make me better? You know, or am I going to drift? And so, yeah, I've been on this journey, obviously my whole life, because your whole life is the journey, you know, you start different journeys. But I've been on this particular path, on this journey for a long time. And so, every time I think about that, I realize, like, you know, like, there's always progress. But at which rate do I want to progress? And drifting, slow. You know, you might hit a lick, but you might just drift. Or, you know, you could swim, you could paddle. You know, you could add some energy to that. You could choose to harden through that. So it's up to you. It's up to me. And yeah, I just feel like that's a space where, you know, like, as humans, we all experience. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, follow for more. Thank you for joining me on my journey, progress over peace, where we choose to progress over drifting, where we are no longer letting life just I don't want to say pass us by, because that's super corny, but happen to us. You know, I want to happen to life. Anyways, have a good day.